It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you here to celebrate our Shlenker fifth graders. My name is Dr. Michelle Barton, and I have the privilege of serving as the head of school here at the Shlenker School. These incredible students have shown such strength, poise, and tenacity in the face of challenge, and we are so proud of the people who they are right now, the young men and women they are becoming, and the difference they will undoubtedly make in this world once they leave our walls. Please join me as we welcome Shlenker School's graduating class of 2022. I'm pretty sure that a single pink jelly bean has the power to make a difference in a life. But let me explain. You see, I remember a day when I was in kindergarten, and I seemed to have a tummy ache that coincidentally coincided with recess. I imagine many of our students can relate. As one of the youngest in my class, who also happened to be an only child, I think I much preferred staying inside with my teacher than playing with my peers. And my kindergarten teacher allowed me to stay inside, while the rest of my class went outside with an assistant teacher to recess. After letting me read quietly for a little while, she asked me if I could help her with something. She invited me to set up our classroom centers so that the classroom would be ready for the other students when they came in from recess. She asked me to be a helper, and she made me feel needed and valued within a classroom community. I eagerly and meticulously set up those centers, and then she took out a jar of jelly beans, and she offered me a single pink jelly bean and told me that she hoped I felt better. And I smiled, and that tummy ache seemed to disappear as quickly as it came. She knew just what I needed. She saw me, she noticed me, and she took time to help me and make a difference. And who knows, perhaps without even knowing it, she led me on a path to being a Jewish educator. Students, I hope that you have memories like this of a teacher, of an individual who has made a difference in your life. I hope we all do. But you see, it's not just a single pink jelly bean. It's what it represents. So let's call it the pink jelly bean effect. The ability for someone to use a seemingly small moment to make an impact on someone else's life. The pink jelly bean effect, the idea that you can create a positive influence, make someone's day, and leave them better than you found them. When I started high school at a public school after having gone to Jewish day school from 2 years old through 8th grade, I was apprehensive and nervous, scared, maybe even terrified, to say the least. And in my homeroom, seated directly across from me, simply because our last names were next to each other alphabetically, my future best friend looked at me, smiled, and said, "I don't know anyone at this school. Can I sit with you at lunch?" And I instantly smiled back and said, "I don't know anyone either. I'd love to sit together." See, she didn't give me a physical pink jelly bean, but it was the jelly bean effect in action yet again. A single gesture, the courage she had to reach out outside of her comfort zone and make a new lifelong friend and change the course of a life, or perhaps two, for the better. Life is full of these small moments, moments that matter. You just have to be brave and seize the opportunity to make a difference and to notice them. In my role as head of school, I love hearing from local administrators at other middle schools in the city about how well prepared our students are. And they often tell me that Shlenker students have strong writing and analytical skills. They have excellent math, computation, and problem-solving skills. They know about Jewish history and Jewish values, Hebrew, science, and so much more. But my favorite thing to hear is that Shlenker students are mensches. Good kids who are kind to others, who are leaders, who are empathetic, who take time to notice others around them, and who make a difference, who give little pink jelly beans to each other, little pearls of wisdom, who help each other. Being created in God's image, B'Tselem Elohim, means that each of us has godly characteristics, the power to put a smile on someone's face, the power to change someone's perspective or outlook, and the power to make a meaningful difference in someone's life. Fifth graders, if you remember nothing else from today, I want you to remember this. Be the person that is known for helping others, for being a kind friend, and for making a difference in someone's life. Being kind never goes out of style. Be the one who does the right thing even when no one is watching. The way you conduct yourselves and the way you handle what comes your way is the only thing within your control. And your words and your actions have great power. Each of you has a special spark inside of you. And in your time at Shlenker, your teachers and administrators have worked closely with you and your parents to ignite that spark, finding your passion, what makes you unique, finding your gift to the world. And let the spark that has been ignited in you light your future and the future of the next generation. We're proud to have you as Shlenker alumni after today. And I know that you will represent yourselves, your families, and the Shlenker School well, because you already have, and you are. I'm so very proud of each of you for your persistence, for your grit, for your compassion, particularly over these last couple years. You have endured things that your parents, your teachers, we didn't have to. And you are shining and persevering. You are going to do incredible things in this world, and we need you to lead the way. Mazel tov, graduating class of 2022. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our graduates and their families. Thank you for making the commitment to Jewish Day School and for choosing the Shlenker School. Graduates, please rise as I call your name. We're going to recognize years at the school. 2 years, Sammy Giske, Asher Goldstein, Noah Karakowski. 3 years, Lillian Eoff, Henry Cass, Danielle Zanger. 5 years, Tali Bordati. 6 years, Aubrey Baberman, Ari Carlson, Ruthie Frankfurt, Noah Hayone, and Carter Lack. 7 years, Isaac Behar, Julia Fleischman, Elliot Getz, Ben Zitvar. 8 years, Jacob Cohen, Dylan Penny, Ezra Scott. 9 years, Harper Birkelbach, Anna Sherman, Ainsley Vavra Brown. 10 years, Sloan Abrams, Ava Breston, Isla Breston, Daniel Burdine, and Peyton Fishman. To all of our graduates' parents, thank you for your dedication and commitment to our school. We hope that you will continue your interest and support of the Shlenker School, serving in your newest capacity, your newest role as alumni parents. At this time, we are going to hear from our students as they reflect on their time at the school. It's my pleasure to call on Sloan Abrams to start us off this morning.
Every morning, we have Good Morning Shlenker, which is led by the 5th graders. In past years, when I watched them do this, I would wonder what it would feel like to be one of the leaders. Now I know. I don't necessarily like it when people watch me, so when it was my turn to lead Good Morning Shlenker for the first time, I freaked out a little. On Monday morning, when I walked into the APR to practice before it started, I was pretty nervous. This was especially because as a 5th grade leader, you are supposed to be a role model for younger students. I was worried that I might mess up the date or make a mistake while singing the Shema. Fortunately, once it started, that feeling went away. When I walked in on Tuesday, I was excited instead of nervous. After that, whenever someone was absent, I was always eager to fill in for them. I feel like getting the opportunity to lead Good Morning Shlenker has been very helpful because now whenever I have to present something in front of a group of people, I feel more confident. Shlenker has helped me improve this skill and many others.
Shlenker is a wonderful place to make friends and have fun. Who knew I was going to make so many fun memories here? Shlenker helped me get to where I am now. Shlenker is a place where you go from young to grown. Shlenker teaches you right from wrong. Shlenker taught me so many life lessons I'll use in the future. Shlenker is a place to learn and play. Even when you're young, by the end of the day, you want to come back for more. Shlenker made me the person I am today. Thank you, Shlenker, for teaching me and caring for me. Shlenker is a place I'll never forget. I truly appreciate Shlenker helping me to get to where I am today.
I remember when I first walked through those doors. I remember when I learned to read and when I finished my first book. I remember when I wrote my first short story. I remember when I got my buddies. I remember meeting my first best friend. I remember when I went on my first field trip. I remember my first time square dancing, and all of this was only in kindergarten. I also remember when I competed in the science fair. I remember my first field day. I remember all of my after-school activities. I remember playing soccer at recess. I remember my first musical. I remember when I led Good Morning Shlenker, and I remember when I did safety patrol. There are so many wonderful memories I have of Shlenker, and I am definitely going to remember every single one of them.
Shlenker. Whenever I think of you, I think of the little moments, such as learning how to spell my first word, Morgan, my dad's name, or my first ever friend, Sloan. Looking back on all of these wonderful moments makes me feel happy, but also a little bit sad thinking that my time at this school is coming to an end. If I were to give the little ones or the newbies here at Shlenker one piece of advice, I would tell them to be confident and always be yourself. I know that my years at Shlenker have made me feel encouraged to myself and try new things, and I know you will too. Well, I guess this is goodbye for now, Shlenker. I'll miss you.
Shlenker, a place as calm as the ocean, a place that is kind, with no commotion. Shlenker, a place where everyone is united, all as one, and everyone is free and having fun. Shlenker, a place that is accepting and filled with diversity, where everyone thinks of things with courtesy. Shlenker, where everyone is equal to each other, even if they are of a different color. Shlenker, you have helped me through troubles and stopped me from more struggles. Shlenker, you have kept me safe and smart and helped me grow my heart. Shlenker, there are no words to describe you, for you have made my world true. Shlenker, you will always have my respect, For you, Shlenker, you are perfect.
We all arrived early with our bags packed, ready for an adventure. We hopped onto the bus, entertaining ourselves for the long, tiring ride. Finally, we arrived at Camp Allen. At our first activity, a safety harness was attached to me, and it was soon time to climb up the zip line. Oh, did I mention I'm afraid of climbing? My heart felt like it was about to burst out of my chest as I climbed up the ladder step by step. I gulped as I looked up to the top, knowing I wasn't even close to it. I then started to climb up the staple looking like handles, and my palms started sweating. I don't know if I can do this, I thought to myself. Each step was one step closer to the top. My worries grew, but that just made my determination grow even stronger. I knew I had to do it. Don't be a chicken, my friend had teased earlier. Just do it, I thought to myself. Before I knew it, I had reached the platform, and it was soon time to ride down the zip line. The counselor asked me to sit down at the edge of the platform. I glanced at my partner up there with me and asked if they were ready. Then we both started counting down. 3, 2, 1. We launched ourselves from the platform and started flying down the zip line. Woohoo! I hollered. It felt exhilarating. When it was all over, I thought to myself that maybe taking risks is really a good thing after all. This is one of the many lessons I've learned at Shlenker and a memory I will take with me.
My favorite place in the whole school is Miss Riggins' class. The reason why this is my favorite place is because I love learning new things in Reading and Math Leap with Miss Riggins. From learning about polio from a novel to learning about negative numbers and factorials, her classes are always fun and challenging. Being able to attend LEAP classes has definitely been one of my favorite parts of the week at Shlenker.
I've always enjoyed the science fair at Shlenker. One time when I was in 3rd grade, I felt really proud when my dad and I got the Student Choice Award. We did an experiment together to find out the best way to catch a bubble. We worked really hard to test our hypothesis and found out that towel and rubber are the best places to land bubbles on. While I thought that our experiment was fun and our board looked really eye-catching, I had no idea that we'd get an award. I was pretty surprised when we won. Mr. Blanton presented me with the blue ribbon that night, and I felt very happy. It was a moment I'd never forgotten. I hung the ribbon up in my room, and it's still there today.
While being at Shlenker, I've had a lot of very good times. Some of them are simple, everyday things, such as being at recess and playing with friends. But there have also been some really special moments, such as being with my kindergarten buddies, Max and Ryan. Having the chance to do activities with them and spend time with them has been very meaningful. They are very energetic and playful and love running around on the playground. I can tell that they really look up to me, and it's nice to have buddies that listen to you, pay attention to you, and even do what you say. The way that Shlenker matches up kindergarten and 5th grade gives them a chance to have role models. They can see what it's like to be a 5th grader and how it'll be when they have their own buddies. Maybe we'll even keep in touch after I graduate.
Good job.
To me, Shlenker isn't just a school. To me, it is my home, and I'm very sad that I have to leave this year. For all the younger students, please cherish all the fun moments you have at Shlenker. Also, remember to keep in mind that you should be kind to your teachers and friends. If you're having a tough time, just try your best and never give up. I faced a lot of challenges over the years at Shlenker, but I worked hard and got through it, and you can too.
As elementary school comes to a close and we go into middle school, I remember all the amazing moments that I had here. From the first time I met my best friend to the first time I saw Miss Dubin's classroom. When you walk through the big blue pillars, you discover a school full of perseverance and strong work ethic that you can feel go down into your veins. This is something that you'll never forget. If you're a young student, I say to you, there'll be some hard times when you want to quit. These moments can be difficult, but they can also help grow stronger. I didn't start Shlenker until the 3rd grade, and it was a challenge at times. It was also challenging to do online school during the COVID lockdown. But like me, if you push through the challenges that you're faced with, you can have the most absolutely amazing experience at Shlenker with your friends and teachers. As I leave the school, I have learned that Shlenker is not just a school, but a culture and a family where everyone is welcome.
There is someone very special at the Shlenker school who I feel I could not have gotten to this point without, and that person is Miss Suter. Ever since I was very small, Miss Suter has always been there with a smile on her face, looking as ready as could be for the day. She greets everyone with cheerful words. Good morning. Her greeting each morning made me feel happy to start my day off with such positivity and strength. It made me feel ready to start an amazing day. It is people like Miss Suter who make Shlenker extra special. She's always there for students, and that is something, and she is someone who is very easy to talk to and share your feelings with, even if you're having a hard day. And if you make a mistake, Miss Suter is also a person who gives people second chances, and that's definitely something to love about her. I feel like Shlenker could never be what it is today without Miss Suter. We are very lucky to have her as our principal.
Shlenker, this is where friendships are made, where you sing jovial Jewish songs and read from the Torah. This is where you go from 1 to 3s and ABCs to long division and essays. This is where you have math charts on the wall and an infinite number of books in the library. This is where I found my hobbies, art and music. This is where you sit in an enchanting stained glass synagogue. This is where you are taught to never give up, where you follow your own path, where you learn how to use your manners. This is where you receive your education, where you find your second home. I'm certainly going to miss you, Shlenker, but my adventure awaits.
There are lyrics from George Washington's song, One Last Time, from the play Hamilton that really stand out to me. Everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made, one last time. These heart-moving verses describe how I feel about Shlenker. In the first verse, Shlenker is the vine and fig tree, a community safe from hatred and harm. The nation is the students, teachers, faculty, and staff that dedicate their time to keep Shlenker safe, no place for hate school. In the second verse, Shlenker is again the vine and fig tree, and the shade it casts represents how it sheltered us from hatred and harm. The line, wanting to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made, one last time, represents my bittersweet feelings about graduation. To graduate and to go to middle school means exploring beyond this sheltered safe haven. I know that I can always return to visit, and when I do, the horizons of my life will have inevitably expanded to compensate for all the new experiences I am faced with. We will always be united by Shlenker and still be friends, I am sure, but we will also have others. I look forward to graduating, and I hope that all Shlenker students, past, present, and future, will have the same wonderful experience at the school like I have had.
Peace bring peace down. May the one makes peace
Elementary school has been such a great experience. I've made so many good memories over the years, including square dancing, going to Camp Allen, and even going to NASA. When I think of all the things I've learned over the past 7 years of being here, it really seems crazy. When I started at Shlenker, I didn't know how to add or subtract, write, or even read the word it. Obviously, I've learned a lot since then. Now I know how to read the word onomatopoeia, write a 5-paragraph essay in under 30 minutes, multiply and divide, and so much more. Many teachers in this school have helped me learn and grow, including Miss Dubin, Miss Rosenbaum, Miss Davis, Miss Rosenberg, Miss Levy, Miss Bodden, Miss Hall, Dr. Burdine, and Miss Shapiro. All of these teachers have helped me learn something that I will never forget, and I am very thankful for it.
Shlenker. This is where I laugh, this is where I learn. This is where I grow. This is where I wrote my first essay. This is where I made my favorite art. This is where I run the bases during Boomer Ball. This is where I sing the Shema. This is where I'm happy. This is where I belong.
Shlenker is an amazing place. Everybody is welcoming. When I first came here, I didn't know my way around, but then Jacob quickly became my buddy for the day, and he showed me the routine, which made me feel happy and included. I've now made many new friends here. Something else that I really love about Shlenker is that I learn new things every single day, like how to use commas or how to do long division and how to use fractions. It's unbelievable. Soon it will be my time to go on to middle school. It feels a bit scary, it might be hard, but we all have to travel on the road ahead. For now, I continue to enjoy all the good things at Shlenker and all the wonderful people I've met. I am as happy as I can possibly be here, and I am really going to miss this place.
Graduation is a time to remember, a time to dream. A time to think back on old memories, to look forward to new ones. A time to shed tears of joy, but sing new songs of laughter. A time for letting go, but meeting new opportunities. A time to say goodbye to yesterday, but welcome in tomorrow. A time for love to gather, to celebrate all who you are, and a time for what you've become. Shlenker, you have been my second home. You welcomed us into a big, loving community that we have not only lived in, but thrived in. You've been such an important part of our lives.
Shlenker. This is where I was welcomed when I needed a new home. This is where my siblings were welcomed too. This is where teachers are friends and friends are teachers. This is where I improved. This is where you will improve. This is where you start. This is Shlenker.
After the last 2 years at Shlenker, I know that I will carry forward with me the importance of friendship, the development of my Jewish identity, and all of my favorite teachers. When I came to Shlenker in 4th grade, I didn't know anyone,
but after a couple of weeks, I had made some of my closest friends. It also has meant a lot to me to be able to lead our Torah service, farther developing my Jewish identity. Last, but definitely not least, I will remember getting to spend time with my favorite teacher, Miss Riggins. My favorite thing about her LEAP classes is how many fun activities we do, such as Quiddler or her varying logic puzzles. As I move on to newer and bigger adventures, I know that I will always remember my wonderful experiences at the Shlenker School.
One of my favorite memories at Shlenker was definitely going to Camp Allen. At Camp Allen, we did things like canoeing, archery, and making s'mores. My favorite part of going to Camp Allen was archery because it improved my aiming skill and I had a lot of fun shooting the targets with my friends. Being at Camp Allen gave me time to connect with my friends and teachers outside of school to prepare myself for my amazing year in 5th grade. It was definitely the best day of the year that I had Shlenker, and I remember it for the rest of my life.
I can remember when I was a new student 8 years ago. I was so nervous in the car, but when I stepped out and saw my school, I somehow knew that everything would be just fine. I can remember when I came into my classroom for the first time and greeted my teachers. I've done that same thing 1,440 times. Yes, I did the math, thanks to all my wonderful math teachers. I can remember coming out to carpool at the end of the day, being so happy, saying to my mom, "I love it here." After reflecting on the past 8 years, I can confidently say that those words changed my life for the better. I will always remember my time at Shlenker.
This is the place where you go from kindergarten to graduation, from playing with blocks to doing difficult equations, from Rosh Hashanah to Purim, the place where you pray during Torah and then during Shabbat. This is the place where you make incredible memories with your friends and where you learn amazing new hobbies. This is the place where you can be with the people you love. Thank you, Shlenker. You'll always be in my heart.
Shlenker is like my home away from home. This school has helped me find what I am passionate about. It helped me discover my love for writing, theater, music, dance, art, and more. Every second of every day I have spent here has been worth it. I am especially proud of being able to meet wonderful people and find the spark in myself. Now I have hobbies, and I can excel in them. And that is all thanks to the Shlenker School. I am grateful not just because I have found some hobbies, however, but because I would have never been more confident in my entire life without this school. Shlenker is a place to feel alive and free. I am sad to be leaving my home, but I am happy that I have experienced this magical school. I will be starting a blank page next year, and I feel prepared for it. I am ready for the challenge. That is how much this school has contributed to my life, and I will miss it dearly.
In 4th grade, I won the Hesed Award for my essay on respecting elders. Winning it had an immense impact on me. It inspired me and gave me the motivation to start writing more. It developed my love and passion for writing, and now I want to become a writer and author when I grow up. It also helped me become more comfortable with public speaking. I had to read my essay out loud while being recorded. The video later played on Zoom in front of the whole school. This is just one example of how the Shlenker School has influenced my life in many positive ways, and has made me the person I am today.
After thinking about some of my accomplishments at Shlenker, there are several that I'm proud of. The first is how many friends I've been able to make. This is because everyone here is inclusive, friendly, and trustworthy. I'm so happy to have met everyone here and be able to call them my friends. The second accomplishment I'm most proud of is working really hard to get better grades each year. This is partly because of Shlenker's amazing teachers. From my teachers, I have learned so much, but not only academics. They've also taught me great life skills that I will keep with me for a long time. The third accomplishment I've made is learning to work in groups. When working in a group at Shlenker, I noticed that everyone is different. It could be in the way they contribute or how that person works. Over time, I have learned how to work well with all of my classmates. And I'm so happy to have made all these accomplishments at Shlenker and look forward to the future because of the lessons I've learned at this school.
An exciting memory I have from being at Shlenker is when the Globetrotters came to visit several years ago. Everyone in the school got to attend to their presentation, and it was amazing to see them. We were all in the gym, and the players were telling us what it was like to be professional basketball players and what it was like to play in basketball games. Then they called up one Shlenker student. They put a basketball on the end of that student's finger, and then they spun it really fast for so long. I was amazed at it and in awe just looking at it. At the Shlenker School, they organize all sorts of amazing events to give our year some spice and variety. This encourages us to move forward and gives us more dreams when we grow up.
On me, I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Good morning. The President's Award for Educational Excellence honors graduating elementary students for their achievement and academic success. The criteria for this award include a 90-point grade average on a 100-point scale in the 4th grade through the second trimester of the 5th grade year. Students must also have an average score in the 90th percentile in reading comprehension and/or math on their 4th and 5th grade nationally normed achievement test. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Stephanie Burdine and Hannah Shapiro, our 5th grade teachers, to read the names of the graduates and recognize those students who have earned the President's Academic Achievement Award for reading, math, or both.
I think Rabbi Scott would agree with me and Ms. Shapiro that this is an extra exceptional class. They really are an amazing group, and we just want to thank you so much for the privilege of having taught them this year. It was an incredible year. I'd like to call first Sloan Abrams, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Sloan, with a smile on your face and the coolest shoes on your feet, you are always ready to slay the day. You're a quiet role model, a stellar student, and always fun to talk to. Let me give you your certificate. Congratulations. Aubrey Baverman. Aubrey, you are such a patient, cooperative person, and you really help to keep all of us on an even keel. You show excellent leadership in groups, and when it comes to hard work, you really lead by example. Congratulations. Isaac Behar, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. Isaac, you have an inquisitive mind and a spirited personality. Life is definitely more interesting, lively, and fun when you're around. Harper Berkelbach, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Reading. Harper, You always have a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Your genuine sweet nature and enthusiasm for life will surely bring you success. Congratulations. Tali Boradati, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Come on down here. Tali, your keen eyes view the world in such a unique way. Your creative abilities need to be shared with the world. Bonne chance, mon ami. Isla Breston, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Isla, your quick wit and fun sense of humor spreads smiles and laughter in every direction. You bring so much joy to our class and brighten the world around you. Lillian Eoff, come on down. Lillian, you have made leaps and bounds in every way since arriving at Shlenker. You have a tremendous work ethic, and your compassion for others leaves a trail of sweetness wherever you go. Elliot Getz. Elliot, you are a very kind-hearted soul. You are always willing to lend a helping hand to a friend or teacher. You are also an amazing artist, and we hope you continue to find happiness in this creative outlet. Sammy Jiski, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. Sammy, you are an incredible athlete. The hard work you put into every game shows your passion. We know you will lead many teams to success both on and off the field. Congratulations. Noah Hayone, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Noah, you bring a positive attitude and lightheartedness to our class that's undeniable. Your infectious laughter and upbeat personality bring so much joy to those around you. Congrats. Noah Karakowski, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Noah, you are a remarkable reader. I've lost count of the number of books that you've read this year. The way you put your whole heart into everything you do truly makes you a top-notch student. We can't wait to hear about all your future accomplishments. Congratulations. Henry Cass, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Henry, when things get tough, you always step up your game and push on through. Your thirst for knowledge makes you so unique and so much fun to talk to. Best of luck. Dylan Penny, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Dylan, you are a deep thinker and enjoy sharing your interests with others. This is especially true when it comes to your love of World War II history. Your passion for learning is sure to open many, many doors for you in the future. Best of luck. Ezra Scott, last but not least. Ezra, you have a creative mind and are a budding artist. With your fun sense of humor, you always bring laughter to our class. We'll always remember the way you'd crack us up during Reader's Theater. We hope you continue to shine and be a light to others. Now I'll call Hannah Shapiro, and she will read for her homeroom.
Ava Breston, recipient Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. You are truly a gifted artist whose work has brought smiles to many faces. Your talent and gentle nature will truly take you far. Daniel Burdine. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Reading. You are the last of the Burdine bunch. It's the end of an era. You are a true mensch. Your genuine heart and caring personality uplift the world around you. I will be sure to console your mom next year when she's missing you dearly. Or right now. Ari Carlson. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. You are an enthusiastic learner and a positive team player. We love the way you come to school every morning with a smile on your face and a pep in your step. Jacob Cohen. Jacob, you have a zest for life and love trying new things. We'll never forget how much you thrived at Camp Allen. Your adventurous spirit will surely take you down many exciting pathways in life. Peyton Fishman. You are such a compassionate person and love to help out a teacher or friend. You've really been a shining star on safety patrol and Good Morning Shlenker all year long. Congratulations. Julia Fleischman. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. You are the last of the Fleischman kids at Shlenker. You greet us every day with a great big smile. You are a friend to all and quite a role model. You help bring harmony to our class. Ruthie Frankfurt. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Ruthie, you're an exceptionally You are exceptionally well informed and bring your wealth of knowledge to our class discussions each day. You enjoy being challenged in all subjects and excel in all of them. We can't wait to see what amazing opportunities will be in store for you in the future. We hope you have the best birthday today, Ruthie. Asher Goldstein. Asher, your genuine and open personality makes it easy for everybody to want to be your friend, and your sense of humor brings fun and laughter to our class. You should be very proud of yourself. You've grown so much this year. Carter Lack. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. You are a true technology whiz. You're our go-to guy whenever a classmate or teacher has a computer issue, and you are willing and patient to anyone in need. We can't wait to hear all about your accomplishments in the coding world one day, and we will. Anna Sherman. Anna, you have shown a lot of responsibility and grit this year. Your ability to face obstacles with courage is remarkable and will serve you well in the future. Ainsley Vavra Brown. Recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math and Reading. Ainsley, you are such an easygoing and cooperative person. You are the ultimate role model for working fabulously with others. Danielle Zanger. Danielle, you are so good-natured and your hard work has really paid off this year. You are also an amazingly loyal friend. You bring peace and harmony to those around you. Ben Zitvar, recipient of a President's Award for Educational Excellence in Math. Ben, you are so clever and your out-of-the-box thinking is truly unique. Always be confident in your abilities to inspire others and make a difference.
Joining me in congratulating our graduates. And now it is time to present the special 5th grade awards. These 5 student award winners were determined by a committee of administrators, classroom teachers, and specialists. In the case of the Ricky Comas Leadership Award, the students was also nominated by their peers. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. James Simmons to present the first award.
As most of you know, the Shlenker School was the vision of our Rabbi Emeritus, Rabbi Samuel Karf. His vision for a Jewish day school was one in which students would be just as comfortable holding a Hebrew book as they are holding a math, science, or English book. Rabbi Karf's vision for excellence is an ongoing inspiration to us all. The student who earns this award has achieved the highest grade point average for the 5th grade class. And now, it is my privilege to present this award to Ruthie Frankfurt. I would like to invite Marav Sternthal to present the Nancy Bryzant Pikus Award for Jewish Learning in Hebrew.
The Nancy Bryzant Pikus Award for Jewish Learning in Hebrew is awarded to the 5th grade student who has shown a devoted interest in learning about Jewish ideals, practices, and Hebrew language. This student has furthermore embraced this learning and taking it to their personal life. It is my pleasure to present this award to Ben Zitvar. I would like to invite Karen Miller to present the Barbara Goldstein Award for Outstanding Service.
The Barbara Goldstein Award for Outstanding Service. This award was named in honor of our past principal, Barbara Goldstein. It is given to a 5th grade student who demonstrates outstanding service to Shlenker and fellow Shlenker students throughout the year, both inside and outside of school. The student who earns this award makes a commitment to observing mitzvot and shows a great deal of dedication and perseverance. The winner this year of the Barbara Goldstein Award for Outstanding Service is Lillian Eoff. I would like to invite Casey Suter to present the Ricky Comas Leadership Award.
The Ricky Comas Leadership Award is awarded to a student who exhibits outstanding leadership qualities, including vision, initiative, good judgment, dependability, and thoughtfulness. Being a leader means doing the right thing even when you think no one is watching. The 5th grade students nominated a peer for this award, and I would like to share some of the words that were used by many classmates to nominate this year's award recipient. She is a natural leader who always makes good choices. She is a positive role model for her classmates and for younger students. She is so caring and invites others to play and be included. She is a good teammate and always encourages those around her to do their best. She works well in groups because she doesn't always have to take charge, but you can always count on her to do her part. She is so wonderful with her kindergarten buddy and is always respectful and kind. I am pleased to announce the winner of the Ricky Comas Leadership Award, and that is Ava Breston. I would like to invite Dr. Michelle Barton to present the Hillel Award.
The Hillel Award is given each year to a student who exemplifies the Jewish values upon which our school is built, the morals and values that define Hillel. Hillel was once asked to summarize the Torah in one sentence. That which is hateful unto you, do not do to your neighbor. That is the whole of the Torah. The rest is commentary. Like Hillel, the recipient of this award understands that kindness and empathy make our world a better place. This award recipient is kind, responsible, honest, thoughtful, and compassionate. She is a devoted friend and a hard worker, and I am pleased to present this year's Hillel Award to Noah Hayon.
Many people have worked hard to make this day possible. I would especially like to acknowledge Rabbi Lyon, Rabbi Scott, David Scott, and Mike Mason for working with our students throughout this year. Their insight, guidance, and leadership has greatly enhanced our students' learning experiences and has helped them develop a love for Jewish learning and an appreciation for the liturgy. I would also like to recognize the graduation parent chairs, Leah Abrams and Candace Sherman. Thank you for your help making this day so special for our graduates. Thank you for organizing the graduation luncheon where your kindergarten buddies will be joining, and for the swim party at the Murfish later on this afternoon. Lastly, I would like to thank Lisa Sachs for her help designing the graduation celebration shirts. They're really cool, and the programs today. At this time, it is my pleasure to call on Rabbi Lyon.
Well, mazel tov to each of you. What a joy and a delight to share in this beautiful program. Mazel tov to all of you 5th graders. It's really a delight to hear your names associated with such excellence, achievement, joy, and gratitude. If I had to leave you with any words today, I would tell you that there are going to be times when you're graded along the way, in middle school and high school for sure, in college, again, graded with points and awards. But there's sometimes when you'll just be judged, appreciated for some of the qualities that you're beginning to know about yourself. And there are 3 that I'd like to leave you with. Be caring, as I know you are, because caring goes a long way. Be courageous, And we know, parents and grandparents, how courageous these students have been. Signs of your masks, COVID concerns, the pandemic, the way you have overcome these challenges means you have a sense of courage that some have no idea how to be like you have been. And finally, community. You spoke so joyfully and with such gratitude about the community of the Shlenker School. Wherever you go, you will always be part of a community. No matter the middle school you go to, you will be a part of that community. Bring your caring, bring your courage, help to contribute to the community that will be your home, your place where you find friends and enjoy the company of new teachers too. Shlenker students, it's been a joy to watch you grow, taller, wiser, and we've appreciated your participation, your patience, and everything that you've come to do today. I know there's a lot of kvelling going on in the crowd because it's an overflow of joy and appreciation, not only what the school has given to your children and grandchildren, but we appreciate what you have become as a community too, with caring and courage through these very challenging times. But through hope, a little prayer, a lot of effort, we've overcome and reached this day. So it's a privilege, Rabbi Scott. I know that you are kvelling today for your own child who's graduating from the Shlenker School, but we have a prayer to share with you. The priestly benediction is not unfamiliar to you. It's been a pleasure to extend it to you in the past, but now on your special graduation day, let's share it. And fifth graders, I'm going to ask you to rise where you are so we can extend this blessing of old to you, that it may go well with you today and in the years to come. And when we finish our special blessing, we'll join in singing with Rabbi Scott as she leads us in Shehechianu, our special prayer of gratitude.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you. May God always protect you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon you and always be good to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, shalom.
May God always be with you, guiding you along the way to help you fulfill your dreams, always in a world filled with peace. Amen. And Rabbi, let's invite everybody to join us in singing a beautiful Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman haseh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman haseh.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Thank you, Rabbi Lyon and Rabbi Scott. This ceremony would not have been possible without the support of teachers and administrators who have worked with our students over these years. It truly takes a village to raise a child, and I'm immensely proud of our village. I want to take a moment to thank Leah Abrams, the Shlenker Board President, And I want to thank the entire Board of Trustees. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I also want to thank the Jewish Federation of Greater Houston for all of their ongoing support of our school, particularly over these past few years, but just in general, the work that they do for our community is very special. To our 5th grade team, Dr. Stephanie Burdine and Hannah Shapiro, thank you from the bottom of my heart for inspiring our students and taking them to new heights. How lucky they are to have had you as their teachers this year. Ms. Kenyon, thank you for preparing our students musically on this special day. To our Hebrew team, Idit Gottlieb, Sapir Aleman, Yarden Lennox, and Tal Sha'ar Gofin, thank you for instilling a love of Hebrew language and Judaism. And our specialists, Joe Blanton, Leah Cohn, Sherry Dubin, Gerald Kenyon, Deanna Napier, Julie Riggins, and Mary Torian. It's okay, students, you can go ahead. Thank you for encouraging our students to find new passions and to develop skills and interests they never knew they had. Casey Suter, Jana Barnhart, Mirav Sternthal, James Simmons, Karen Miller, and Alan Shagney. Thank you for leading our students and our school. Thank you for working tirelessly day in and day out, for pouring your hearts and souls into giving our kids the very best possible education. Thank you for making a difference. Thank you for standing beside me and for making this school the school that it is. It's an honor and a privilege to watch you and to learn from you each and every day. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. And lastly, to our families, we're most grateful to you for trusting us with your most precious gift, and we know how precious they are, your children. They're our children, too. We are so very proud of these graduates, and we look forward to all that they accomplish in the years to come. They are certainly the hope for the future. At this time, we will conclude our formal graduation ceremony, and after the recessional, families will congratulate their Shlenker graduates and exit through the sanctuary doors. The students will remain on campus to enjoy lunch with their kindergarten buddies and then head to the Merfish for a swim party. Please pick up your students at the Merfish at 3 o'clock. Mazel tov to the Shlenker School graduating class of 2022. You did it.